Highland Cabinetry Colorado sells the touch-up kits.
So this comes with a paint marker, which matches the paint, and then also a wax pen to fill these little pin nail holes, or if you pull out a plate and nick it, and
whatever you need for minor touch-ups on paint, on side panels, to fill nail holes, you want to order those on every order.
Yeah.
It's just great to have it. And then you can use them for other jobs as well. As you can see, after a while, you get kind of dirty ones. You can actually melt them and do different things, clean them up.
Yeah.
But sometimes when they get this dirty, it'll add dirt to the crayon.
So there's the fill stick and white shaker. It's also good to leave these with the customer. They appreciate it a lot because if they have kids and they're running around, they're smacking the cabinets.
They're always going to need touch-ups.
Yeah, whenever I've worked on kitchens, they always request them. They're like, could you by chance like leave one with me? And I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah, so you can always buy two. Keep one for yourself, keep one for the customer. So if you ever have to go back, you have something in your toolbox.
Yeah.
What I normally find is that a lot of people, they just leave the one and then they don't have one. So if they come back, they can't find it again. Just make sure you have one in your toolbox. Make life easy for yourself.
I have one for every color.
For every color you do.
Yeah.
Okay, smart.
All right, so yeah, just kind of overfill it and just wipe away the excess. You kind of just softly rub it, and it's just going to take out the excess and make it flat. You can also use a putty knife to make it super flat because your finger will naturally push the fabric into that hole. Flat putty knife, run it with that cloth just so you don't scratch the finish, and just run it up and down. Then that'll get it even flatter.
That's a nice pro tip because typically when you're cleaning those off, you can still see the hole because you're indenting it with your finger. So use a flat surface and wipe it clean, and then it's nice and flat, and you don't see it, especially when you see it in the glare.
Yeah.
Right. When you look at it closely, you can't really tell, but then when you look back at the glare, you can see all the little holes.
Exactly.
And you don't want that.
And another thing you could do is if you use like an 18, like the 23 leaves almost nothing, you can barely see it without filling it, but an 18 will leave a pretty big hole.
Yeah.
Is you get that flat and then you take the touch-up pen and just like barely dot it, and then just give it a little tap with your finger to like even it out. Or if you're fortunate enough, I have like a thinner spray that I do a quick spray, it thins it out and really blends it in.
Yeah.
Those are tough to get, but there's a lot of ways to do it.
So we've shown you how to swap out the face frames with our face frame and door sets. And then we finished with a final panel to make sure that we take a different colored cabinet and make it the color that we want. For illustration purposes, we use different colors, but you can use whichever color you want that we offer. And that's a pretty easy swap.
Pretty easy.
All right.